तो स्वागत है मैम आपका आज के इस पॉडकास्ट में। हमने सोचा कि थोड़ा सेटअप वेटअप चेंज करते हैं, शायद ऑडियंस हमारी थोड़ी बोर हो गई है। तो कैसा लगा आपको हमारा ये सेटअप?
I liked it. You're growing and you should grow. This is what exactly I am looking forward to.
तो मैम जैसे कि हमने पहले बात करी है कि बच्चों का एडमिशन भी हो गए, इलेक्शन भी हो गए और फ्रेशर्स भी हो गई, तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि अब हम कुछ नया ट्राई करते हैं, उनके आगे फ्यूचर के लिए बात करते हैं।
Right, makes sense.
तो मैंने सोचा कि अब हम सोचते हैं कि मास्टर्स का डिसाइड करते हैं हम, क्योंकि एक ना इंडिया में बहुत ज़्यादा हवा बना हुआ है कि बच्चे मास्टर असल में करना कहाँ चाहते हैं। उनका ये प्रॉब्लम रहता है कि वो अब्रॉड जाएं या फिर इंडिया से ही कर लें। तो मैं आपसे बस पहला सवाल तो यही पूछूंगा कि ऐसा क्या है अब्रॉड में कि बच्चों को ऐसा लगता है कि भाई मास्टर्स तो बाहर से ही करनी चाहिए।
Right, so you do masters from here or abroad. The actual thing is you basically. Both the things are to help you, educate you. And you have to decide best for yourself. I agree with you that students have craze for doing it from outside. And what I observed is what are the several reasons for which students want to do it from outside India. One is that the educational qualification from foreign universities for certain professions, it matters. Like for example, if you want to become a professor and if you have studied from University of Stanford, it makes a difference. And for exposure, of course, if not for certain positions, the exposure also students, they want to have, they want that they should have exposure to all around the world, the universities. That is one reason, but several other reasons which I found myself is another one is that the students want to live an independent international life. This I am seeing is very much in trend in India. The students want to go abroad and lead an independent life. That is why also it is in their choice to do it from abroad. But there were several differences in education type in India and abroad earlier. Like one I could cite that earlier, the system now is changed. In NEP we have work-oriented system. Now it is changed and it's at par with what we have outside India. But earlier the students used to feel that the education here is based on curricula, but outside it's work or critical thinking based education, so we want to go abroad. So these are the few reasons, and apart from this, many students feel that's reservation. The general category students feel that the reservation is restricting their opportunities. So these are the few reasons which I could think of because of which the students, they want to do it from outside India.
तो मैम ये तो उनकी मन की बात हो गई कि उनको वो जाना चाहते ही हैं, पर वो ये कैसे डिसाइड करें कि उनको ये रिस्क लेना चाहिए या फिर ये अटेम्प्ट करना चाहिए?
Yes, they want to go. It is happening, but not everybody can go. And now how should you decide? Should you attempt this going abroad or trying for abroad or not? Then I would tell you that it's a long process. Like for CUT you prepared for 1 month and you could get into the university. But for preparing for an international education, going outside, it requires an effort of 1 to 2 years. And from the first year itself, you would have to decide that which university you want to go, which country you want to stay in, India or abroad, and what are your aspirations. So if I want to tell you pointers how to decide is, one could be what are your aspirations, meaning what do you want to become in life. Say again, I said if you want to become a professor, for being a good professor you must have exposure to the other universities, and of course if you have done masters from Stanford, it makes a difference when you are being appointed as a professor. If your aspirations are to set up an industry, again, it depends which industry you want to set up, and especially if you want to take education, higher education in industria maybe. And I see a lot of students, they go to UK to do MBA and other things so that they are the best in the industry. If your purpose is to make money after going abroad, there are many students I know, they come from very humble background and they have this belief that if we get a chance to go and work in America or UK or anywhere else, they'll be able to make quick money. Yes, of course, this happens for many, but if you have to have an aim, if your aim is that you want to avoid social system of India where we live in a family, we take care of our children, we give them independence, but ultimately we want them to stay with us. If you want to escape this system and you want an independent life, then maybe you can try. but you should be able to live independently. How you can live independently? You must have the financial resources. So if you feel that you have enough of financial resources to try for this, so first I said this should be fall in your dreams. Second is you should have enough of financial resources. If you already have, it's fine. Otherwise you would have to try for some fellowship or stipend, some scholarship, so that you can try for this. And third thing, the most important thing is you must have scores, grades of that level that the foreign university is going to accept you. So you have to decide, meaning just wishing is not going to work. That's the ground reality, that you have to learn to become absolutely independent. You must have enough resources. You should be prepared to live an absolutely independent life, so that you have to cook yourself, you have to live away from your social system. And finally, you have to have a dream. Just going away from here is not going to help you. You should have it should match with your dream. Say you want to study the environmental sciences, BSc Life Sciences students, and you feel that you want to do research in climate research. So in climate change or that sort of work, or maybe space, then US becomes the best choice. And you have to figure out going to which university will help you. But this would be good for those students who are getting very good grades here, not the basic ones, not the mediocre. So I hope, considering these 3-4 points, finances, I said, your zeal and your grades and your determination, that basically determines that you should attempt it or not, and your health conditions also. So on the basis of these, you could decide if it's your cup of tea or not. I hope this is what you were asking.
मैम, जैसे कि अभी आपने बताया कि बच्चों को पहले ये ज़रूर समझना होगा कि असल में उनको क्या करना है बाहर जाके, क्योंकि बाहर तो शायद बहुत सारे बच्चे चले जाते हैं, उनका ये गोल ही क्लियर नहीं हो पाता कि वो बाहर आए क्यों हैं और उन्हें करना क्या है। इस वाले प्रोसेस में स्टेप्स बहुत ज़्यादा हैं, तो कोई बच्चा कोई बहुत मेन स्टेप स्किप ना कर दे, तो हमको ये सीरीज़ बनानी चाहिए। तो मैं आपसे नेक्स्ट सीरीज़ में ऐसे पूछूंगा कि अब करना क्या है आगे।